Hello, Michael here with another Michael's Guitar Reviews. Welcome back if you're a regular subscriber to the channel, and welcome anyway if you're not, and I hope that you do think to subscribe. It'll be great to have you along. Today we have a travel guitar. This is an electric travel guitar, not to be confused with a child's guitar. It's not, for example, the neck on this one is even very slightly longer than on a standard guitar such as this one. This one has an 18.5-inch long neck, and the travel guitar actually has a 19-inch neck, so slightly longer. Of course, the big differences are mainly to do with the body size. If I can hold the two of them together, there you go, you can see immediately big difference in body size, body weight and so forth, making the black one, this one, a really good guitar just to shove in a case and take with you in the back of the car or wherever you're going, whereas this one understandably is bigger and a bit heavier. But the other things, of course, are that you get lots and lots more sound options with the standard size guitar, because this one's limited to a single pickup. It's made in undoubtedly in one of the Asian countries, either India, China, Korea, somewhere similar to that, under the Encore label. Now, these guitars flooded the markets in the 80s, 90s and 2000s as well. Unfortunately, there's nothing on this to indicate any manufacturer or indeed serial number for dating it. So I have to make an assumption that it's somewhere between the 80s, 90s-ish era. The neck is made of what looks like maple. It's a nice, very comfortable C-profile neck, and the fret ends are all finished reasonably well. There are one or two little sharp edges that need dressing off, but that can be done. The neck's almost certainly rosewood, position dot markers in standard places. The nut's interesting. It looks to be a plastic nut, and it's a black one, which is fine. The quality of these obviously isn't great. They weren't designed as expensive guitars when they were new. Well, one thing I've noticed about this one is, although it has two circular string trees, the positioning, the way they've been put on, means that one of them just isn't in the right place to capture the string, so consequently it doesn't really do its full job. But you know, you get what you pay for. The tuners are very basic, but they also seem to work reasonably well. I've had no problems with these at all. It's a bolt-on neck, solid wood body, access point there if you want to get access to the electrics, which are very, very basic and simple. And of course, around the front we have a single humbucker pickup. Now, similar guitars, I've noticed, have got their pickups in different positions. So I guess it's a question of personal choice. Obviously it does affect the sound, but overall this one's fine. It's got actually, better than expected, bridge saddle hardware. It's a hard tail, so it's fixed, but the bridge saddle hardware is actually quite good. Standard jack input, tone control, rotary, fully clockwise for treble, anti-clockwise for the bassier sound, and a volume control, just a single volume control. Very simple, but again, a full-size neck, a very much smaller body. It's still got a bit of weight to it, but for a travel guitar, okay really overall. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm going to put the sound fully on the treble setting first of all, and then we'll reduce it to, or bring it round to the bassier side. So this is on full treble. Right, let's move right the way around, and now we're on the bassier side. let's move it round to the midway position. So, lots of variety, surprisingly. The controls work reasonably well. They feel okay. They do look quite nice as well. There's a bit of thought gone into making those. And overall, I mean, as a travel guitar, it's good. Because your fingering's going to be what you're used to with a full-size guitar. But at the same time, you've got the benefit of a much smaller body, easy to pack, easy to store. There is a question though that I don't understand the answer to, and maybe you can help me. I'd be interested in your comments. If you're going to go travel and you've got an electric guitar, you need something to amplify it with, otherwise there's no point. And if you're taking an amplifier, it's not much extra effort to take a full-sized and therefore more wide tonal guitar. So I'm not really 100% sure about the real attraction of the electric travel guitar. I can fully understand it for an acoustic only one. But if you've got any comments about that, I would love to hear them. Indeed, I would love to hear your constructive comments anyway. And please think about subscribing. It costs nothing, it helps to grow this channel, and I so much want more and more and more people to benefit from being able to share some of this love of guitars that I'm sure we all have. So please think about subscribing. So, Michael's Guitar Reviews. Thank you again so much for watching. I'd love to see you back again on the channel, maybe looking at some of the other videos. In the meantime, happy playing. Many thanks again. Bye for now.